Hello, good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. I know I said on Sunday that I wouldn't be back on here until next Sunday, but I decided to come on here today and share some more things about me and my family that I was born into. So at age 4, I was diagnosed with autism. I have high functioning autism, which there is a difference between high functioning and low functioning. High functioning, you can function in the world without a lot of help. Low functioning, you need a lot of help. Lots of times with low functioning autism, they are nonverbal. But I know there are some apps, or at least one app out there that can help them speak. So I was clearly I'm on the high functioning side of it, so I can have a job and cook and all that stuff. The doctor said that I wasn't going to be able to walk or talk or anything, and here I am today. I am walking, I am talking. I can hold a part-time job. The goal is to be able to hold a full-time job at some point. But that also has to do with the fact that I also have mental health issues. And the good side of autism, as far as high functioning, is like I have a heart for people. The bad side is I obsess. I don't always see the big picture. I'm not flexible. I need routines, but I end up failing at routines. And I think that has to do with the fact that I might have ADHD, to be determined. I have anxiety, I have depression, I have post-traumatic stress disorder, and the last thing I mentioned, that has to do with the fact that I did not have the best parents. I was abused by them, emotionally, mentally, and verbally. So that trauma that I had growing up, now I have anxiety, depression, and post-traumatic stress disorder. I also might have social attachment disorder, to be determined as well. Yeah. So my point in coming on here and sharing this all with you guys is, first, everyone is struggling. So whether you have mental health issues, whether you have autism, or whatever it is, you're not the only one that is struggling with it. Trust me. There are plenty of people out there that are struggling with it too. For example, if you're a mom with young kids, and you just feel like you're in this never-ending cycle of raising them and doing everything that they need. Trust me, there are moms in that same phase. If you're new parents and you're trying to figure out how to be a parent, trust me, there are parents out there that are in the same phase as you are. If you are that single parent, there are single parents out there. If you have mental health issues and you're a parent, there are parents out there who are in the same place as you are. If you are married and your marriage is struggling, there are couples out there that have struggled in their marriage or are struggling in their marriage. If you are single and you are waiting for the guy or the girl that God has for you, there are plenty of single Christians out there that are in the same boat as you are. If you are navigating the whole teenage world, there are parents out there who are navigating it too. If you are in the phase of empty nesters, or like you have one in college, young adult, and you're trying to be there for them and support them, but you also want them to make decisions on their own, there are parents out there. So don't think that you are alone, because you're not. You're never alone, especially first you have God, so therefore you're never alone because of God. Second of all, tons of people struggle every single day. Yet, what you can't do is give up. You have to keep going. You have to just take one step at a time. Focus on each day as it is. Don't focus on tomorrow. Don't focus on next week. Don't focus on next month. Focus on today. Do the best that you can today. And if the best is waking up and spending time in God's Word and then taking the day as it comes, that's okay. Because when you're struggling, you're sometimes in a really bad place of where all you can do is the minimum. And that's okay. There are people out there who can only do the minimum. There are people out there who struggle with just getting out of bed in the morning. There are people out there who can only get out of bed in the morning and can only eat, and that's about it. So whatever you are going through, wherever you fall, just remember, God's got ya. He is faithful. He's right there with you walking this. And it's okay if you're like, God, I know you're here for me, but I really don't feel it, There are places that can help. There's Christian counseling. If you need it, go for it. If you go to church, reach out to your church. You never know. Just don't do it alone. There are people who want to help you. Trust me. There are people who want to help you. There are people who are going to walk life with you, who will never go away, no matter how hard it is, no matter how many slip-ups you might have, no matter what. I hope this encourages someone out there. I don't know if someone needed to hear this or not, but you got this.